We'll see how long of flight times I can get out. I've been averaging 4 to 5 minutes mixed flights. So I'm going to go ahead and let my battery get down kind of low just to see where I can get it. All right. Half throttle. Yeah, I figured out why I can't trim this plane. It's when it hit that post, it actually bit the fuselage some. So when I did the repair, I didn't pull enough to straighten it out. So the fuselage is a tad crooked. So that's the reason for that. Pretty fast. Thing's covering a couple thousand feet in no time at all. You have to be on the stick constantly because, like I said, you trim it to the right and it goes to the, I mean, it's just, you can't trim it. I'm constantly trimming. I'm in the 367 range on my cells right now. Kill the power and run that. I'm in a 370. 370 load. We're going to go ahead and go around, drop the landing gear. Well, the sun's dead. That's why I'm flying the opposite direction. Much harder than what I wanted to go. Yeah, I have I have a kit that I'm putting together right now. I just got through reinforcing the whole fuselage actually from this point forward with carbon fiber, and I'm just taking my time getting it put together. Let's see, we're in the 360, 370 range on the sails. Good. This thing's been averaging like 5 minutes of flight time, which is fantastic. Now this is on a 5800 milliamp pack. It's not a 5000, but it's really much better times than what I originally thought it would do. Very pleased with the times. We're going to do a second flight here. Just want to show you, I don't know if you can see, it's such a very slight bend, but from the nose back to about right here, you can see it's like this. And like I say, this is when it hit that pole on that flight, well, it cracked this side and it bent it this way. But when I straightened it and I glued it back together, I didn't really notice it was cocked a little bit. But if anybody decides they want to do a 10S setup like this, make sure you change the 4mm pins in the retracts. Upgrade those to 5mm. Like I did that in the nose gear, and I added about another 1/2 to 3/4 inch of spring in there, and I'm having no problems at all with the nose gear. The mains are bottoming out and the pins are bending. I haven't done those yet. I do have a couple of new sets of retracts coming, and once I get them, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade all of them. But it takes that, just the extra weight, little weight, especially on a grass runway. But anyhow, go ahead and fly this crooked bird here. Serious G-force. I don't know if the fuselage would hold together without that carbon fiber there. Keep changing trim on me. Battery 370s. See that crooked fuselage from up here? It's pointing to the right from the back, looking from the back. I'm just running quarter throttle right here. I'm just moving around a little bit. All right, go ahead and bring it in. 365, 370 range. But no, if you look down, you'll see it doing that. And that's what's throwing my the thing off so much. You gotta constantly be on the stick, because if you let go of the stick, it's gonna either yank to the right or to the left. Pretty much turns on its own. I'm in the let's see, the 369, 371 range on the cell, so got plenty of juice left. 18.52 volts. Now that's on 5. That's only reading off of one side of this 10S pack. So which is actually a 5 that's 17.5 volts. You're okay, but so I'm really good on my pack. So and the pack is barely warm. I mean, it is 55 degrees out here. Not that there's a lot of cooling going in there, but yep. Alright, hope y'all enjoyed it. I did. I want to see how long of flight times I can get out. I've been averaging 4 to 5 minutes mixed flights. So I'm going to go ahead and let my battery get down kind of low just to see where I can get it. All right. Fuselage some, so when I did the repair I didn't pull enough to straighten it out, so the fuselage is a tad crooked, so that's the reason for that. Half throttle. Yeah, I figured out why I can't trim this plane. It's when it hit that post, it actually bit the fuse.